First of all, congratulations to the Auburn team and Coach Malzahn. I thought they did a great job. They came in and played a high-end game that we were unable to meet and match. The piece that for us is, we took some 1st and 10s and made 8-7 yards and couldn't get in a position to just execute in short yardage situations, and could not get a 3rd down conversions and stay on the field and sustain drives. So we kept putting the defense back on the field, and again I felt like the deep ball early that was covered. I thought that was a great play by Williams, and I thought it was well covered, and I'd like to have that one over again. It felt like our guy was in good position. But the defense, you'll see when you look at film that we tackled and played hard. Offensively, did not execute, keep the ball and sustain drives. We're work in progress, and we're certainly a group of men that are committed to making real adjustment and fixing things, but frankly, we didn't get it done today. So,
after a game like that, is it possible to prioritize kind of what went wrong and what to fix first, or the biggest issues?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think there's some things that we got accomplished in the last 2 weeks in this defending the spread, and felt like our offensive line took some strides, but yeah, we'll look at it and kind of analyze. It'll be a long day tomorrow, certainly.
What do you tell this group? You talked about fighting for 60 minutes before. We've seen that, but there's just some things that you can't fix with the personnel that you have. So is this a circle of wagons kind of now?
Well, you hope that you can fix it with the personnel that you have. That's fundamentally the piece, and we're. I think philosophically on offense, I think we're doing some very right things. We just didn't execute, and we'll have to grow up some young guys at times and develop maybe better strategy that suits their skills even better. But one thing about it, the group of men that I represent, they like to work hard and they want to get better. So just we're a little sick right now.
Is it kind of back to square one at quarterback, or how do you assess that?
I don't really know what to make of it. I know that we had an ankle sprain and some issue, so we're I think both guys are working hard and improving. We just need to bring that on a little quicker.
Did Brandon Harris have an ankle sprain?
Yeah.
What factor did the crowd noise play tonight for Brandon Harris?
I don't. The good news is I don't think crowd noise really affected us. I think certainly the position of playing in a big time game in your first start may well have affected him, but I don't know. I can tell you that we expect more out of that position, and I think both guys would like to do that, play better.
Les, 500+ yards allowed in 2 SEC games. You've got to be disappointed in the way of defense.
I am, but I'm realistic too. That when you put your defense back on the field repeatedly, back on the field, we were 3 and out. I want to say the first 4 possessions.
3.
I mean, offensively, that's not something that we want to sustain. So it's not. It's offense that has to do its job, and a defense then that has to get itself off the field. So we didn't help them.
Let's talk about Nick Marshall, their quarterback. How much better he is this year.
Well, he seems faster to me. He got on the perimeter, and we had a difficult time touching him. And I mean, he go get 7 to 10 yards in a pretty comfortable fashion. And that's pretty fast defense. I mean, I'm looking at our guys, and I'm saying that guy's very fast. So
Coach, I think Brandon had only thrown 3 passes maybe midway through the second quarter. Were you all leery of that first mistake, him making that first mistake? Or?
Yeah, we threw passes enough that we're trying to, kind of catch him, get him up to speed. I think he'll eventually be fine there.
Coach, it seemed like there were a lot of big plays given up for you on defense. Seemed like that happened a lot against Mississippi State too. Just what's the issue there? Is it missed tackles, missed assignments?
Well, again, when you throw the ball for that long gainer that they hit, I want to say they had about 165 yards in the first half passing, and those things have the tendency to want to spread you out even further and try to give us a little bit more help in the perimeter.
Coach, did Brandon have called a timeout at the end of the first half, or Brandon when he ran it? Brandon Harris had a 32-yard run, 10 seconds left. You had 1 timeout. You guys didn't call it at the time right now. At the end of the first half.
Yeah. What happened there was they were moving the chains, and so we had the call made, and we were really trying to get 2 plays if we could have. So rather than use the timeout thereafter. So the incompletion of the end zone in that play.
You don't think you should have called the timeout with 10 seconds left? I mean, you only got 1 play off.
Yeah, well, it's which would have been the one time the one that you would have got off if you'd have called the timeout. See, what happened is the chains were being moved. You could not even call the timeout as we were lining up. So. Yeah, sure, we'd like to call a timeout at that point, but I don't know that it would have got me 2 plays. It would have got me 1 play. So.
Do you think there's enough patience with this fan base, the staff, everybody to go through a rebuilding year? How do you look at that?
That's not my.
No, I don't mean for your job. I just mean the development of your program.
Yeah, well, I think our guys in that room want to work hard, and I think that they're looking to improve. They want answers just like everybody in this room does, and the film will be the answer, and the coaches will direct it. And we'll make adjustments and get better. And I don't think there's anybody who wants to rebuild in year. That's not certainly something that I've ever said that we were going to encounter.
Do you see Brandon Harris getting a start against Florida next week?
Yeah, I'm so far away from kind of visioning that. I just want to get back and spend Sunday watching this film.
You'll start looking at more young guys. Saw Duke at the end of the game. I mean, is that everything's on the table now? It's been on the table.
Well, I think that what we're doing is trying to improve for next week. Period. I don't think anybody's thinking about anything else, and if they are, they're thinking the wrong things. So it's just about going to work tomorrow, the next day, and improving this. So. Execution. It's pretty simple, and when we see it, I think our guys will understand too. It's you'd be surprised how fast guys can mature, and that's something we'd like to have had happen this week. But maybe it takes another week of coaching, and we hope that you'll see better execution as we go forward.
Coach, did you have a more active role in play calling tonight in the first few weeks?
Nope. Did not.
What can you do to improve your 3rd down offense?
Well, it's interesting. It's not the calls. It appears to me to be, we just need to execute those calls. So what can we do? Give them more time, more coaching, more perspective.
Thanks, Coach.